Today I am going to tell you a beautiful Indian folk story. There lived a poor gardener and his wife in a remote village. Grass was planted in this gardener's yard. When Ulyanpala's wife gave him a basket of green peas in the evening, this Ulyanpala went to the village market and sold them in the morning. With that money, this man and his wife were able to buy enough rice and vegetables for one day. The additional expenses of these two could be covered with the extra money earned by doing extra work every evening in this gardener's village. They lived a very difficult life in this way. There was a temple in that village. There was a big mango tree and a small pond near this temple. This was reserved for God, like the mango from the tree and the fish from the pond. That is why the people of the village were forbidden to cut mangoes from that tree and catch fish in the pond. In that way, if he was caught eating mangoes or catching fish, everyone got together and chased that person out of the village. The people of the village considered it as such a big mistake. So one morning when this gardener's wife went to sell the leaves that his wife had given him, he saw that there were many big mangoes on the mango tree. This gardener had a great desire to eat a mango dish. But I was very scared when I remembered the punishment if caught. After that, when I looked closely at the tree, I saw that there was a bunch of mangoes at a distance that I could lift my hand and pluck. After that, the gardener looked around carefully and saw that there was no one in sight. He quickly broke that bunch of mangoes. He quickly went to the pond to wash the mangoes. When I bent down to the pond to wash the mangoes, I saw a school of fish there. So this gardener got a big desire to eat fish again and quickly caught some big fish and put them in his basket. Put it on and looked around. Happy that no one saw him, he put the mangoes and fish in the basket and went home very happily. The gardener at home told the wife about the mangoes and fish and asked her to cook these things to taste. He gave that to his wife and went to the gardener to water the plants in the garden. It was in front of the house in the park. So the gardener's wife started cooking this delicious food that she got after a while. The fish was so fragrant and delicious that Ulyanpala's wife ate half of the fish while cooking without realizing it. The rest of the fish was removed in a container and closed, and she went to the front of the house to ask her husband to come and eat. The wife went forward and waved. The gardener thought the wife might be asking if she would eat her share. So the gardener nodded. The wife said that he might not be coming and went back to the kitchen and took a piece of fish and ate it. After that, she went back and called her husband. Misunderstood as before, the gardener shook his head. Even after that, this wife went again and took a piece of fish and ate it. In that way, the whole fish pot was finished. After that, the wife remembered that her husband had no fish to eat. After that, she felt very sad about her precocity. Also, I was very scared when I remembered how angry my husband would be when he brought them with the intention of eating them. After thinking of a way to escape from it, before her husband came, she took the empty fish bowl and put it in front of her and sat by the bowl with her hair messed up. When the gardener saw this as soon as he entered the house, he was very afraid that God would be angry with his wife because of the mistake he had made. He immediately fell on the ground and bowed down and apologized to God. So this cunning wife pretended to lie and asked to take these two fish pots and put them in the pond. After that, the fish will come back to life and the mango will go to the tree. So the gardener got very scared and quickly ran away, dropped the two sticks in the pond, bowed down to God and apologized and returned home saying that he would never do such a mistake again. In this way, this cunning wife was saved from her mistake. And we will meet tomorrow with another beautiful story. Good night to you, children.